We recording, man.
We recording.
We recording, man. What's up?
What's going on?
Chris B, man, represent Empire Coaching. Got my boy,
Ricky McCoy.
We're gonna be recording this for my boy's YouTube channel. You can actually follow him at.
My Instagram is Ricky_McCoy, and then the YouTube channel, if you just YouTube search Ricky McCoy, it should be the first one that pops up.
Right. So we'll go ahead and kick it off, man. What you got?
Question: how do you lose fat and build muscle at the same time? So there's a small group of people that can build muscle and lose fat at the same time, and that's people that are complete beginners. They never really touched weights or haven't lifted weights properly. The first few weeks, few months that they're lifting weights, they're so new to it that their body can build muscle and lose fat at the same time. But if you're not in that position, then it's going to be more efficient for you to pick one or the other.
Yeah, definitely, man. And then also, at the same time, there's an even smaller group of people who can do it, and that's if you're on steroids. Just to be honest, I mean, there's a very select few people who can actually do that. I mean, you're talking about guys that are constantly losing weight while putting on lean mass. I mean, you're gonna need some help, and that's gonna be steroids. We definitely keep it 100% natural. No steroids over this way whatsoever.
Clearly, I'm not on steroids.
If I was a man, shoot, boy, I'm telling you, I'm already hugging.
Chris, what's your favorite cheat meal?
Duck Donuts, guaranteed. It's a spot right up here, right down the street from where I stay, here in Raleigh. And Duck Donuts, love Duck Donuts. Almost eat them probably at least once a week. Like I said, once a week. As far as actual food, it's probably gonna be either between sushi, favorite food is sushi, or either cheeseburger and fries.
If my fiance watching this, she probably laughing right now because she know the answer. I will always find a vending machine with a honey bun.
Hey, man.
I can't get away from them honey buns, man. Next question. What kind of workout should I do to lose weight? Really a specific kind of workout, in my opinion, that you should do for weight loss. The weight loss more so comes down to what you're eating and your diet. The working out part is really the easiest part. You need to start keeping track of what you're eating, counting macros, which I think we might touch on a little bit later probably. I think I saw a question about that, but just tracking what you're eating, and every week or so dropping down your carbs, dropping down your calories. That's where your weight loss is going to come from. And the working out is just adding on to that and making sure that you're balanced and complete with everything that you're doing. So
right.
If weight loss is what you're gunning for, then you got to get a hold of your nutrition first and foremost. So
right. So I will say, man, for me, like a lot of most of the people who follow me, man, know that I've been up and down with weight. As far as where I started from, I was like 100 and something plus pounds bigger than where I am now. And everybody says, well, Chris, how did you lose the weight? Well, what most people don't know is that my workouts throughout my weight loss process have not changed. I don't change my workouts. I switch them up every now and then in like the order that I do certain things, or if I change up my rep ranges. But as far as the intensity of my workouts, that doesn't change. The only thing that changes is my diet. If I'm trying to cut weight, if I'm trying to adjust, then I adjust my diet. I don't really tamper with my workouts.
Chris, how much cardio are you doing right now?
Man, so right now, 6 days a week, 22 minutes of LIST cardio. LIST cardio, which is low intensity, steady state cardio. And I do that 6 days a week. I do 22 minutes. I started to add in more HIIT cardio, high intensity interval training, but that's maybe once or twice a week.
Kind of following off that, how much cardio should I do? It really depends person to person. My thing with cardio is if you're trying to lose weight, a lot of people, what they want to do is they want to jump into it like right away. They start out with 5, 6, 7 days a week of cardio, 45 minutes to an hour running on a treadmill their first week in the gym, and you will lose weight if that's how you start out, but you have to have somewhere to go after that. You have to be able to progress. So
Right.
what if you're doing 5 or 6 days already for an hour a piece? I doubt you're gonna be able to add much more to that. So, I always tell people to start out with the lowest amount that you need. Try to lose 2 to 3 pounds a week, and then when it drops below that, or if you hit a plateau, add a little bit of cardio onto that, and just keep going like that, so you don't hit a wall too soon.
Right. And one thing I will add in too, guys, is that everybody's different. Okay, so you gotta understand we're coming from like a bodybuilding standpoint. Okay, trying to lift, grow muscle. For ladies, that would mean you want to drop body fat and tone. Okay, so right, and we'll touch that a little bit later on what that actually means. But the way that I would personally the way that I would train somebody is totally different based on their goals. So if you want to be a marathon runner, okay, the answer for how much cardio you should be doing is totally different. If you want to lift weights and get bigger and grow, you want to be a bodybuilder, totally different. If you want to be a power lifter, which, that's a whole different category on its own. You don't care about what you look like. You just want to be able to lift as much weight as you can as a power lifter. It's totally different. So that kind of varies, and it's really hard to give a direct answer on how much cardio you should be doing. My ultimate thing is just say, look at your goals, look at where you want to be in the long run, and then, get a consultation from a personal trainer. And
How do you manage your macros when you're going out to eat?
Oh, man. So, it depends, okay? It's going to depend. What it comes down to, guys, is how long have you been doing macro training? Like I tell my clients all the time, if you're brand new and it's not a cheat day, I haven't given you a cheat meal, you really don't know how to eyeball food just yet. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you, and one of the questions I ask during my initial consultation with clients is, what are your favorite restaurants? Because I will go in and actually look at some of their favorite restaurants and say, hey, I know you're going next Saturday to go eat with your family. I figured out by looking at their menu, you should be able to do this and be okay. All right, so that's how I do it, but I would not advise people to try to track macros when going to restaurants if they haven't been tracking macros for a long time, because restaurants use butter, they're using just extra additives that you can't even track.
Most of the time, I have a lot of numbers or room to work with, because most of the time I'm trying to gain weight instead of lose weight. But if I ever am trying to lose weight, when I don't know about Chris, but when I go out to eat, I really don't like to restrict myself. So if I'm dieting to lose weight, I'll limit myself to going out to eat maybe once or twice a week. And then, since I'm not going out to eat every single day, those 1 or 2 days, I'll just be a little looser, with my eating. And the rest of the week, I'm on point with
I mean, that's pretty much it.
How do you determine how many reps you do when lifting weights?
All right. So with me, like I said, I come from a bodybuilding background. When it comes to me determining rep ranges, you need to stay between 8 and 12 reps. Okay, so I don't believe in ego lifting. Like, I'm pretty sure I could go into the gym right now and probably hit 315 on the bench. Okay, but I'm probably only gonna get it one time, 2 if I'm lucky with the spot. Okay, that's not gonna help me grow my chest. It's not gonna help me get bigger. If you want to grow, which most people who are in this sport do, you have to hit hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is you working that muscle, is you putting a very large workload on that muscle. And 1 to 2 reps is not going to do it for you. But like I say, if you're a power lifter, your goal isn't to grow. Your goal is to just lift whatever you can lift how many times. If you're a CrossFitter, those do exist, unfortunately. Let me stop.
I don't know any of those.
I don't know the CrossFitters. I mean, but whatever. Your goal is stamina, endurance, functional fitness. Bodybuilders, we're trying to make the muscle grow. We want to look good with our clothes off. That's really what we want to do. And you have to hit hypertrophy, really put a workload on the muscle in order to achieve that. So 8 to 12 reps is 8 my minimum, 12 is usually around the max. If I can do more than 12 reps in a set, then I need to bump my weight up. If I can't get 8 reps, I need to drop it down.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That pretty much sums it up. I think lately I've played before in some lower rep ranges, like 1 to 5. And I have found, of course, like he said, doing higher reps, usually in the 8 to 12 range, is going to give you more results as far as size. But I have been doing some research and reading, and every now and then, you know, with the 8 to 12 being the meat of your routine or workouts, hitting in the lower rep ranges every now and then to kind of boost your strength a little bit, it will help the 8 to 12 rep range. Because if Chris can lift 225 8 times, and he can make himself stronger by lifting in the lower rep ranges every now and then, and he can do 245 for 8, he's gonna make more gains off the 245 for
Definitely.
8.
Yep.
But you know, the majority of your workouts should be focused around higher reps, 8 to 12.
Right.
What supplements do you need to build muscle and lose weight? So just go ahead and say this: you don't need supplements.
Don't need any. At the end of the day, you lose weight via your diet, okay? It's pretty simple. You eat less calories than what it takes to maintain your weight. That is the only way. I don't care what supplements you're taking. I don't care how many laps around the track you're running. I don't care if you're in the gym for 23 hours a day. If you're not in a caloric deficit, you're not going to lose weight, period. So the supplements are just that. They're there to supplement what your goals are. They're not there to exclusively help you lose weight. Just by taking that magic pill, you know, I'm going to start taking fat burners, or I'm going to take this pill, it's going to help me lose weight, or this special smoothie is going to help me lose weight. No.
How much protein do I need?
You want this?
Yeah, so I think me and Chris agree on this one. General rule of thumb is you should usually aim for around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight.
Yeah, and like I say, that's the general rule. But when it comes to calories and being specific, again, I offer macro coaching. You know, go to my site. Most of the people who follow me know my site, www.theempirecoaching.com, and I do macro plans. If you need to know exactly how much you need to hit to make them gains, I offer that as well.
If I'm trying to lose weight but I always get hungry, what can I do? Okay. So, Chris, I'm gonna let you take this one. You the
Okay.
master weight loss expert.
Let me see, man. How can I put it? I preach this probably 10 times a week on Snapchat, man. Like, legit, probably 10 times a week. Just because you're eating less calories does not mean that you eat less food. Calories are not determined by volume of food. If you see what I eat in a day just to lose weight, it's a job, man. Like, it's a lot. I eat a lot of food in order to lose weight. You should never be hungry when you're losing weight. If you are hungry, then you need to really rethink the way that you're dieting, because I eat more food when I'm losing weight. You know, let's take, for example, a cheeseburger. Okay, if I'm bulking up, I just got off of a bulk. Let's say if I'm bulking up and I'm eating a cheeseburger. Let's say that cheeseburger has 500 calories. Okay? Do you know how many chicken breasts, how much spinach, how much just regular brown rice I can eat with 500 calories?
That's a lot, man.
I can eat a lot of chicken, a lot of brown rice, a lot of